guys, so I want to come on and do a puppy haul video. He's actually jumping on me right now. It's my new puppy Taj. He's a Shih Tzu, and this is his favorite toy right here that I got from Marshall's. I call this his best friend. Right now he's about, how old are you, Taj? How old are you? He's about 4 weeks old or 4 months old. If you want links to most of the things in this video, I bought most of the items on Amazon. So I've created a puppy haul store you can check out to find details on everything I bought him from Amazon. But first I'm gonna start with these Glad puppy pads. I bought a pack of 100 and I'm still on that first 100 I bought. I haven't even used half of it, it looks like. But I like these Glad puppy pads because they're charcoal. So there's not as much of a smell, and also it doesn't really leave a yellow stain like you see with the blue puppy pads, which I really like. These are a good size. The size I bought I think is 23 inches by 23 inches, and they've been working really well for me, so I really like those. And I put these pads in a pee pad holder that I'm going to show you right quick, his puppy playpen area. So this is his playpen area right here. I got the 30-inch Midwest playpen with the door here on the end so I could walk in easily. I put his pee pads in a pee pad holder, which I got off of Amazon. Blanket here, his breeder gave him when I picked him up. I got this toy from HEB. It's like one of those crinkly toys. It makes the crinkle sound. I bought his food bowl and water bowl holder from Home Goods. And again, his crate, he has the 24-inch crate. I bought this from Amazon as well. It's the Midwest brand, and it's the double door crate. So I like that it has 2 doors, which allows me to connect it to his playpen here. And he knows the term crate, so that's why he went and got in. Maybe I should give him a treat. But yeah, this is his snuggle puppy. This is that heartbeat puppy that you may have already heard of. It was $40. I don't know if it's worth the $40 that I paid for it. He plays with it sometimes. The first couple of days I had him, I did turn it on, and he kind of, it may have helped, but I'm really not sure, so I'm not sure if it's worth $40. But yeah, that's his setup right here. His crate is connected to the playpen. I did fold the playpen a little bit, so it's not the full size. I folded one piece outward so it wasn't too big, because you see here it's already taken up like half my living room. Sorry for the mess going on right here. So out on my balcony I keep his grass pad. It's fake grass, and then I keep my shoes next to the door, so when I'm ready to take them out I can just go out really easily. So this is where I'm training him to pee at the moment. I also got this grass pad off of Amazon. Underneath it I put his pee pad so that the pee gets caught in the pee pad before it just sits in the tray underneath it. And I bought these grass pads. There's a pack of 3 that you can buy for $24, and I plan on changing the grass pad every month. But he likes to kind of sit on the balcony and let people watch pretty much sometimes. But yeah, he's gotten pretty used to peeing on here, and then when I'm not able to take him out, he pees on his pee pad in his playpen. So these are the 2 main spots he pees at. So the other smaller things I bought are, this is a crate cover. So I used to keep this on his crate a lot. In the beginning, it's good to cover a puppy's crate so that he's more comfortable and settled. But now that he's pretty good, he doesn't really need this crate cover. But I will include this in the Amazon store if you want to check that out. Link in the description box. I use these puppy wipes here when he comes back in from walks or if he gets dirty for some reason. So when I first had him, I had another set of wipes that were made specifically for dogs, but it's actually cheaper to just buy baby wipes as long as, you know, it's pretty good ingredients. These were pretty safe. It's mostly water apparently. It doesn't have any alcohol or fragrance or anything like that in it. So I've been using these baby wipes to clean his paws and his private areas and things like that when he gets dirty. I bought this clipper set from Amazon as well. It was really cheap, like I believe under $30. But I've been using this to cut his paws and stuff like that. This is what it looks like. It's a really cheap clipper off of Amazon. And I use that to cut his paw area, as well as, like, they call it a sanitary cut, where I cut his private area parts so that, you know, urine and things like that don't get caught into it. So that's what I've been using for the time being to cut his hair. I do plan on taking him to the groomer once he gets all his shots. His last set of shots should actually be sometime this month, and then after that he's allowed to go to the groomer. So I'm excited for that, because you can see how he's looking now. He actually doesn't look that bad. I kind of like this look to him, but he can look better. So yeah. Oh, I bought him this Benabone puppy pack. He doesn't really like it that much. But these type of toys are supposedly safe for the dog as opposed to the stuffed animals, because they can't rip them apart as easily. And he's actually jumping for this now, but he jumps for everything. So yeah, it came with this wishbone, and apparently they're bacon flavored. And then he has another one that I've been letting him play with right here. So yeah, but I wouldn't say these are his favorite toys, but these are safe for him. And this one is a dental chew, so it should help with his teeth and things like that. I also bought him a scissor set to cut his hair, like around his face and things like that. This is what it looks like. I really like this scissor set because on the ends, it's like a circular thing, like they're kind of blunt ends. I don't know if you can see that, but it came with 4 pairs of scissors, and I mainly been using the really small one. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, I've been using this really small one to cut the hair around his face. But I like it because you can see the ends are blunt and circular. Yeah, I like the case that it came in, and it's also, again, very affordable. And it also came with a comb that I use to comb out his hair from time to time. This comb right here. And it's a pretty good quality, like sturdy comb. So I've been using that to comb his hair. I also use this other comb set I bought off of Amazon. It's technically supposed to be used for fleas, but I like to use it to get like eye boogers out of his coat, and then also like to make sure I'm really detangling well. This was only $7, so really cheap. And I use that because he's also a pretty small dog, so I feel like smaller combs work for him as opposed to that bigger comb I have. So I use these also to detangle his hair. This is another comb that came with it as well that I use. So this is the brush I use for him. I got this also off Amazon. It's a slicker brush. I read multiple articles, videos, everything that said I needed a slicker brush. So I use this on his coat. This is his toothbrush set here that I also got off of Amazon. It's by Nylabone, I believe. It's kind of dirty right now, but this is his toothbrush that I use, and he actually lets me brush his teeth, which is surprising. I thought it would be a problem, but he really does let me do that. As compared to combing and brushing, he does not let me do that. But brushing his teeth, it has been going fine. It comes with also the piece you could put on your finger to brush the dog's teeth, and then it comes with a toothpaste bottle as well. So yeah, this is just the bag I put it in after I opened it. These are the nail clippers I use to cut his hair. They're pretty standard. This is by Epica. It had really high reviews on Amazon. It has like the guard here if you want to not cut your dog's nails too long or too short, but since he's such a small dog, this doesn't really work for him. Yeah, I pull the guard to the side like this and then cut from there. So there is this kind of latch here, like if you want to release the clippers, you push it down, but if you want to keep them tight, click that. Because they seem pretty good quality. I've been liking them so far. The problem is, it's hard for me to get his nails clipped. Like, he just does not allow it. So that's been a struggle. He's trying to get this sock I just put back there. This is his nail grinder. It's by Casifor, C-A-S-I-F-O-R. So just cutting his nails is not enough. I also have to file or grind them down so that he doesn't scratch me as much. So I did use this. I'm not sure if it's strong enough for his nails. I'm gonna try it again. But it did do a little bit of filing. So these are the two types of treats I've given to him. He seems to like them both. I mean, these are the only treats I've ever given to him. One of them is Zook's Mini Naturals salmon recipe. And the bites are pretty big, so I cut them in half. So this is about the size that they are, which actually doesn't look that big. Now I'm looking at it, but I do cut them in half. And then these right here are his other treats. They're Stella and Chewy's freeze-dried raw beef liver treats. And this is what they look like. I actually cut this to even smaller sizes as well. And then after I cut them, he's really going crazy over these treats. I put them in this little white box I get from the dollar store. And I give it to him every time he does something good, like goes into his crate or pees in the proper place or something like that. And so now on to his toys. This right here is his best friend. This is his favorite toy. He plays with this the most out of all his toys. And I think he likes toys that are around his size. I think it's like comfortable for him. I'm guessing that's why he likes this thing so much. It does squeak, I believe, but he doesn't really squeak it. But yeah, you can see here, let me show y'all the size comparison right quick. The toy is this big and he's this big. So they're around the same size. And that toy I got from Marshalls. I didn't get off Amazon, so I won't be able to link that. But I also bought him this toy set from Amazon, which he really likes. It came with, I think, 5 different toys. It came with this rope here. It came with this ball. It's also made out of rope, but it's kind of like just tightly twined or intertwined. This is another toy that came with that set of 5 toys I mentioned. And it came with this toy as well. I've been trying to keep his toys kind of hidden or separated so that he doesn't get tired of some toys. So I give him a few toys at once, then put toys up and give him different toys. So he's like kind of in a rotation a little bit. I bought this also off Amazon. I haven't given him this yet, but I like the piggy sound it makes. So this here is what I use as his kind of like carrying case when I take him to the vet or I take him anywhere like inside Kohl's or inside any stores. I put him inside this carrying case. It's really good quality, it seems. It has like this removable Sherpa lining here. If I needed to wash it, I could like take that out. I could take that out and wash it if needed. But yeah, he doesn't like being in this when I put him in it in the car. So I don't leave him in here too long. But when I'm carrying him around like to different places, he seems to be fine. And it has holes in the side. So he can see out if he wants to. But yeah, I really like this. It seems good quality. So this is the harness that he uses. This is by Voyager. I do have a video of him, of me putting this on him for the first time. It's really cute. If you want to check that out, I will leave the link above. And then this is the harness I use for him. I heard that it's not good to use the retractable leashes just for safety reasons, as well as to get him used to staying closer to you. So that's why I have just a regular leash. And again, I'll leave links to both of these items in his description box. So he's acting right. He's actually sitting in my lap and everything. Good boy. his breeder actually recommended that I give him an elk antler, and this is a split elk antler, so it's easier for him to bite on. But this is kind of like an edible chew toy. It takes him a while to bite this down. Like, I've had this for maybe a month and this is all he's eaten out of it. He can chew on this for hours, it seems, and be fine. You can kind of see how he likes to chew on it right here. And then I also bought him some Himalayan chews, and he seems to like those too, but not as much as this. So I've just been keeping this out. So he uses the BioSilk shampoo, and I do have a puppy bath video if you want to check that out, where I use that BioSilk shampoo. And it's the BioSilk Puppy Tearless shampoo, and it makes him smell really good, and I'm liking that shampoo so far. So I just bought this bed a couple weeks ago. I like how it feels and everything. He's kind of he actually does get into it here and there. One thing I don't like about it though is that it has a black base. So I wish it was kind of like a beige base, so you couldn't see it as well through here. I don't know if you could tell on camera that the base is black, but then the shag coming off is beige. And this matches the rug that I used to keep on the floor that I do plan on putting back on the floor, but I took it up just because I knew he was going to either pee or play with it, and it was very expensive. But yeah, again, most of the things I mentioned in this video that I bought off Amazon, I have put in a puppy haul store you can check out and get more details on those products. But thanks for watching. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. Thanks. Bye.